me an age to get here today. The buses are all over the place.
You've just missed the consultant.
Mum?
Hello, love. Are the scan results in?
The chemo's not touched it this time.
I've got the most aggressive type, apparently.
There must be something they can do.
Pray for a miracle.
Diane, there are no treatment options left.
No. No, they can't give up on him. Not just like that. We'll have to get a second opinion.
Mum, leave it, please. There's nothing anyone can do. You've just got to help me. Make it through the next 5 weeks, okay?
Could be less.
We don't know. They can't say.
He's got to live to see his baby. His only child.
Hey. Don't worry, I'm a fighter, remember?
The good news is, he's coming home. Hello. It's Lisa Bailey here. I'd like to make an appointment with Dr. Mystery, please. It's very urgent.
Are you sure he's up to this move? He really wants to be at home. He's been talking about it for weeks. I can't say I blame him, can you? I just can't believe this is really happening. I mean, you bring your kids into this world. The last thing you expect is to see them out.
Mum? Have they organised the transport?
Yes, love. Sometime this afternoon. Now, listen. If there's anything you want to talk about, anything at all, you just go ahead. Don't mind if I get a bit upset. We just go with the flow, all right?
Thanks, Mum. It's like, don't mention the war, this.
I'm really sorry. I was hoping those new drugs might have bought him a bit more time.
I don't think Jack's been under any illusions. He just wanted to last long enough, you know, to see this little one before he goes. Anyway, he's coming home today.
Lisa, that's a heck of a responsibility you're taking on, especially in your condition.
Oh, I won't be on my own. Jack's mum's there.
Right. Well, I'd better get on the case then. Make sure you have every support. We can sort out all the practical stuff for home care. But you sure you'll be able to cope emotionally?
Do I have a choice? I am not having my husband die in that hospital ward surrounded by strangers.
So it's all out in the open then?
Yeah. She amazes me, my Nan. She made this grand announcement to the entire family, like she was going to say she'd won the pools or something.
Good old Jessie. Take more than a mere brain tumour to dampen her spirits.
Nobody knew how to react when she said what it really was.
I can imagine. Still, must be a relief for you.
Yeah, was a bit of a strain being the only one who knew.
So what happens now?
Well, she wants to spend a full day with each of her grandchildren, make the most of every day. That's what I'm looking in here for. However long she has got, I'm going to make sure she has the best time ever.
Right. All set. They're delivering a pucker hospital bed round to your flat within the hour. I'll call round to settle Jack in, see if there's anything else you need. And you better get your skates on.
Actually, I haven't got what I came for yet.
Oh, right. Go on.
It's about the baby. Suppose I had it now, at 35 weeks. It says in my book that after week 28, a baby is viable in law. Well, I'm 7 weeks on from that. I mean, the major organs are already formed. Most of the work's been done. So it would be all right, wouldn't it?
Lisa, are you saying you want to induce this baby 5 weeks early?
Mature babies are born all the time.
Not through choice, they're not.
But they do survive at 35 weeks, they do.
Well, it depends. I mean, there are all sorts of things you have to take into account. Technically, it's possible, yes. But that doesn't mean to say it's advisable. It's a very risky business.
Well, tell me, give me the facts.
Well, the baby's breathing can be affected for a start. They can't sustain normal body temperature. You must have seen these tiny babies being kept alive in incubators.
I understand what you're saying, but these tiny babies you're talking about, they do survive.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Inducing a baby this early can only be done in the case of a medical emergency.
This is a medical emergency. My husband is dying. I want him to see his child.
Have you found anything?
Not really.
What sort of thing does she want to do?
Oh, she's up for anything, is our Nan. She wants to experience life with a capital L.
Hot air ballooning?
No, nothing would surprise me. I think I'm just going to write a list, and then whatever she wants to do on her special day with me, the world will be her oyster.
Providing it's on the number 73 bus route.
Do you know, I'd never thought of it like this before, but it must be quite a privilege to know when you're going to die, having time to prepare like this. Imagine going just like that, you know, with no warning.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking.
That's okay. Look, Bev died a long time ago. You don't have to tread on eggshells. I've moved on, all right.
I do see your point. I just need to give it some thought, that's all. Who's the obstetrician again?
Shireen Singh.
Ah, right. Well, I'll see you later on then.
Thanks, Doctor.
She's desperate for Jack to see this baby before he dies. She wants to be induced early.
I see.
At 35 weeks.
Well, if you were my patient, I know what I'd say. The baby's a lot safer in the womb than it is out here.
Well, of course it is. And under normal circumstances, I'd completely agree with you, but these aren't normal circumstances. They tried so hard for this baby.
Dodgy ground, Rana. Apart from anything else, what about the legal implications? What if something goes horribly wrong? Lawsuit, court case, damages? Maybe it won't be necessary. Maybe Lisa's just being over-pessimistic about Jack's condition.
I don't think so.
Wouldn't hurt to talk to the consultant face-to-face, though, would it?
No. It's good to know how the land lies. Yeah, well, thanks for calling back. Yeah.
So what's the story?
Well, it seems that Lisa's been optimistic, if anything. We're talking days, by the sounds of it.
Look, Rana, I know you're under a lot of pressure, but it's a really bad idea to induce this early. You do know that, don't you?
I've got to get over to Jack and Lisa's. Make sure he's settled in, okay?
Are you comfy, love?
Here you go, babe. This'll get your strength up.
I was thinking of making your favourite lasagna for tea tonight.
That's $5 mil for a 24-hour delivery.
You're going to need Class A's there.
Want to get high, do you, Jack?
Just want a bit of strength, you know? Buy myself a bit more time.
I'll see what I can do for you.
Doc, thanks for everything you have done for us, yeah? We really appreciate it, don't we, babe?
Hey, it's just my job.
You'll look after these two for me, won't you?
Yep. Right, well, I'd better make a move. You should get a visit from the community nursing team within the hour to take care of all your needs. And if there's anything else, day or night, give me a call on the mobile.
Thanks.
See you later, Jack. You're doing an amazing job here. Not all families would do that, you know?
It's what Jack wants. He's not going to get to see this little one, is he?
It's yours?
Rana was there a while ago.
Oh dear. Fax to Lisa Bailey's obstetrician. You going ahead with this?
Mac, this is a life and death situation.
It might well be if you bring that child into the world 5 weeks early. You go wrong on this, and your whole career could be at stake.
I can't let them down on something as major as this. Jack's on borrowed time already. He's going to start fading fast, and then he'll be out, like a light. If I don't at least talk to Lisa's obstetrician about it and check out the possibilities, and Jack dies without a chance of ever seeing his only child, I may never forgive myself.
You know what she's going to say.
It's worth a try.
OK. You feel that strongly about it, you better go the whole hog. But you know how busy these consultants can be. Could be days before she reads this. So if I were you, I'd get up to the hospital. Hunt her down.
Thanks, Mac.
You're welcome.
Are you out of your mind? Do you realise what you're asking me to do?
I'm a qualified GP. I know exactly what I'm asking you to do and why I'm asking you to do it.
I spend my entire working life trying to ensure that the pregnancies under my care reach full term.
Yeah, well, good medical practice isn't always about sticking to the rules, is it?
Well, I cannot knowingly endanger the lives of either my patient or her baby. And what you're suggesting would do both. I'm sorry, there's no way.
I can't find it, babe.
It's inside the lid. Everything's sorted, Lise. There's nothing to worry about, okay?
Here we go again.
Party time in there.
Be good if I had the baby early, wouldn't it?
Hey, don't go getting any stupid ideas, all right? If the timing doesn't work out, it just wasn't meant to be, okay? Just promise me if it's a boy, you call him Jack.
Of course. Goes without saying. And if it's a girl, Jacqueline.
There's a letter in there. I thought I'd better introduce myself to him or her, you know. Lay down a few house rules.
Better go and give your mum a hand. Can I do anything to help?
Oh, Lisa, love.
I just wish he was going to see his baby. He doesn't even know if it's a boy or a girl.
You never know. He might take after its dad and come a fortnight early. The doctors told me off for doing too much. Still, I'm glad he had those 2 extra weeks.
Jack and Lisa have been trying for this baby for years. The minute she falls pregnant, he gets the bombshell. That irritable bowel you thought you had, it's actually a malignant aggressive tumour. And guess what? It's everywhere. Can you imagine what that must be like? All he's had to look forward to these last few months is the birth of this baby. His unborn child.
I sympathize, really, I do. But inducing this early would be playing with fire. We could end up with no baby, Lisa confined to a hospital bed, and her husband dying at home, alone. I'm sorry. I have to put mother and baby first.
Yeah, I know you do.
There is something I could do. It's policy here not to tell parents the sex of their baby, but we do keep our own records. Would you like me to check the file?
The doctor's here. Okay, love. Watch your arm.
Careful.
Oh. Can we come in? Oh, what's happened? Are you all right? I was just helping Jack to go to the loo. Oh!
I think we'd better organise a come out.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what she's tried to do to you, mate. Yeah, just hold on to that for a second. Let's get you up. All right. You up high enough? Great. I hope you're not responsible for shifting all that furniture.
Diane helped.
Can we have a private word?
Yeah, of course you can, mate. Would you two mind sticking the kettle on? Wow, they're always that obedient.
I'm not afraid of dying, you know. To be honest with you, I'm not even that angry anymore. I just feel guilty. I shouldn't be leaving them. Not now.
You can't blame yourself.
I can live with the pain in my body. It's up here. It's hard to take. I'm hurting the people I love, and there's nothing I can do about it.
It's not you that's hurting the people around you, Jack. It's the cancer. If anything, it's hurting you the most. You've got to stop beating yourself up about it.
This whole thing stinks.
Yeah, it does.
I don't want Lisa doing anything to jeopardize the health of our baby.
She won't. I promise you. That's not the answer.
Oh, I wouldn't really. Just clutching at straws, you know.
I popped in to see Shireen Singh on my way over.
Did you?
Just to clarify things. Lisa, it would be madness to induce you this early. There are way too many risks involved. In any case, I've made a promise to Jack now. He doesn't want you taking any chances. Think about it. What if something really did go wrong? You wouldn't want to end up with no husband and no baby, would you? What do you think you've got in there? A boy or a girl?
We don't know. We did ask at the last scan, but they wouldn't tell us. Some hospitals don't, apparently.
They do, under certain circumstances. What does Jack want?
Jack? Can you hear me, Jack? Dr. Mystery's been up the maternity ward checking our file.
For what?
To find out the sex of our baby.
Really? And?
We're having a boy.
Jack Jr. Send him my love.
Should I be phoning members of the family?
It might be a good idea. I'm sorry, I haven't got time for tea. Say goodbye to Lisa for me.
Sounds like you've had a great day.
It's one of those humbling experiences we doctors have to go through from time to time. No amount of training prepares you for it.
I just feel so useless. There is absolutely nothing I can do.
Just can't imagine what it must be like to leave this world without even seeing your own flesh and blood that you've left behind.
Look, Kate and I are going for a drink. You want to come? Come on. A pint is just what you need after the sort of day you've had.
Master of the understatement.
Go on then. Just the one. Lisa!
I never did anything, honest. My water's just broke.
How long's it been?
We rang you straight away.
It's not the call I was expecting, but it was the one I was hoping for.
Suppose the home birth's out the question.
We'll get you out and harden you up. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Yes, of course you would. Oh,
We wondered if you'd like a cup of tea.
oh, that's very kind of you. Now, do come in. Oh, dear, I should have more seats in here in case of death, but I've never got round to it. There.
Hello? Yes, yes it is. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, yes, of course. Yes, please give her our love and tell her there's no change here. Thank you very much. Goodbye. She's doing fine. Little Jack's in an incubator, but he's stable. Jack. Jack, love. Jack.
Congratulations.
I can't believe it. Jack gets to see his son.
Lisa, your baby's slightly jaundiced. He needs a lot of help breathing. I'm sorry, but we can't take him out of the incubator.
Then bring Jack here. Even in a wheelchair, I know he'd want to come.
I'm afraid Jack's not well enough to travel.
I've got to be with him.
But Lisa, you've just given birth.
I don't care. I want to be with my husband.
Shh. Hi, I'm Dr. Mystery. My patient needs to go home urgently. It's an emergency. Could you find a porter, please? Thanks. You do this under my supervision, okay?
Whatever it takes, just get me out of here.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm taking my patient home to be with her dying husband.
Well, excuse me, Dr. Mystery, but this is my department and Lisa is under my care. You have no right to come in here and start discharging my patients.
Well, I'm hardly going to make a habit of it, am I? Lisa is discharging herself. I'm just going to look after her, that's all.
You should have checked with me first. It's been a long night.
Jack? Can you open your eyes for me, Jack? He's a lot weaker.
The hearing's the last to go, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Jack. I've had the baby, Jack. He's tiny, but he's so lovely. He's got your eyes, babe.
I'll be back in about half an hour. That's it, Jack. Good Good man.
Hello? Hello, Jack.
Excellent. Right, well, that should do it. Thank you very much.
Anytime. Good luck. Hey, you're a lucky lad. Your mum and dad have got a very good GP.
Jack? Can you hear that, Jack? It's your son, little Jack Jr. He's got a good pair of lungs on him, hasn't he? He squeezed my hand. He knows.